Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Simply Real English. I am Leo.
And I am Sarah. Today, we are going to show you how to speak natural, everyday English in the kitchen.
Cooking can be very fun. But reading recipes or watching cooking videos in English can be difficult for beginners.
That is why we are spending the whole day in the kitchen. We will cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and teach you all the important kitchen vocabulary you need to know.
And do not worry, we are going to talk nice and slowly. Please relax and enjoy the story.
But before we begin, we have a quick quiz for you.
Please listen closely during our conversation to find the answer. This small challenge is great for your listening skills.
Here is the question for today. What kind of cake do we bake in the afternoon?
The answer will appear somewhere in our story. If you hear the answer, please write it in the comments below.
Let's start right at the beginning of the day. It is morning, and we are ready to cook a delicious breakfast. Wait, Leo, before we touch any food, what must we do?
Oh, you are right. We must wash our hands.
Exactly. Please turn on the faucet to get some warm water.
I am turning on the faucet. Now, I will use 2 pumps of liquid soap.
Good. Rub your hands together with the soap for 20 seconds.
My hands are full of bubbles. Now, I am washing the soap away with the water.
Perfect. Here is a clean paper towel to dry your hands.
Thank you. I'm drying my hands. Now we are ready to cook.
Not really, Leo. Look at your nice shirt. If we spill food on it, it will get ruined. We need to wear an apron.
Ah, you are right. An apron protects our clothes from getting dirty. Do you have one for me?
Yes! Here is a blue apron for you. Please put it on and tie the strings behind your back.
I am putting the apron over my head. Now I am tying the strings behind my back. How do I look?
You look like a professional chef. Now, we are really ready to cook.
Good morning, Sarah. I am so hungry. What are we having for breakfast today?
Good morning, Leo. We are having a classic breakfast. Eggs, toast, and fresh fruit.
That sounds perfect. How can I help?
Let's start with the fruit. Could you please open the fridge and take out the strawberries?
Sure. I am opening the fridge now. Here are the strawberries. What should I do next?
First, we must wash the fruit. Please take them to the sink and wash the strawberries under cold water.
Okay, I am washing the fruit. They look very fresh and clean now.
Good. Now, please take a small knife and slice the strawberries. Cut them into small pieces for our bowls.
I am slicing the strawberries carefully.
Great! Next, let's boil the eggs.
Boil the eggs? Does that mean cooking them in hot water?
Exactly. Please put the eggs into the pot of boiling water. Very carefully.
I am putting the eggs in the hot water. How long should I boil them?
Let's boil them for 10 minutes. Please set the timer on your phone so we do not forget them.
Setting the timer for 10 minutes. Done.
While the eggs are cooking, we can toast the bread.
I love the smell of toasted bread. I am putting 2 slices of bread into the toaster right now.
When the toast pops up, you can spread the butter on it using a butter knife.
Oh, I love warm toast. I am spreading the butter. It is melting perfectly. Listen, my phone timer is ringing. The 10 minutes are up. The eggs are done boiling.
Great. Please use a big spoon to take them out of the hot water. Then, put them into a bowl of cold water. This cools them down quickly, so they are easy to peel.
I am moving the hot eggs into the cold water. Now, how do we take the shell off?
Gently tap the egg on the counter to crack the hard shell. Then, use your fingers to peel the shell away.
I am tapping the egg on the counter. Crack, crack. Now I am peeling the shell off carefully. Look, a perfect, smooth, boiled egg.
Wonderful job. You peeled it perfectly. And to drink, let's have some milk. Can you please pour the milk into these 2 glasses?
I am pouring the milk slowly, so I do not spill it on the counter. Breakfast is ready. Sarah, it is only 11 o'clock in the morning. But I want a snack.
Cooking makes us hungry. Let's make a healthy fruit smoothie. We need to use the blender.
I will plug in the blender. What goes inside?
First, please peel the banana and put it inside the blender.
I am peeling the banana and taking the skin off. Okay, it is inside.
Next, I will add some frozen berries and a splash of milk.
Do I turn it on now?
Wait! You must put the lid on the blender first. If you forget the lid, the smoothie will fly everywhere.
Oh, good point. I am putting the lid on tightly. Now I will press the button.
Wow, it is very loud, but it works fast. Now you can pour the smoothie into a cup.
This is delicious and healthy.
Wow, the morning went by so fast. It is already time for lunch.
I agree. I am starting to feel hungry again. What is on the menu for lunch?
We are making homemade chicken soup. It is very healthy and delicious.
That sounds amazing. What do we do first?
First, we need to prepare the vegetables. Could you please peel the potatoes?
Yes, I will use the peeler to take the skin off the potatoes. Done.
Thank you. Next, we need to chop the onions. Please put them on the cutting board and use the knife to cut them into very small pieces.
I am chopping the onions. Oh no, Sarah. My eyes are watering. The onions are making me cry.
That is completely normal. Just keep chopping carefully. Watch your fingers.
Okay, the onions are chopped. What is next?
Now we need to fry the chicken. We will put the chicken in this hot pan with a little bit of oil.
I hear the oil. It is making a loud sizzling sound.
Yes, the chicken is frying beautifully. Now let's add everything into the big pot to make the soup.
I am putting the chicken, potatoes, and onions into the pot.
Now, please add some salt. Just sprinkle a little bit of salt for flavor.
Adding salt. Now what?
Take that big wooden spoon and stir the soup. Move it around slowly so all the flavors mix together.
I am stirring the soup. Ah, it smells absolutely wonderful.
Now, we must turn down the heat and let the soup simmer. This means it cooks very slowly and gently.
Okay, I am turning down the heat. The soup is simmering.
While it simmers, could you please grate the cheese? We will put it on top of the soup later.
I'm using the grater to grate the block of cheese into tiny pieces. I must be careful with my fingers.
The soup is finally ready. But we cannot eat standing up in the kitchen. Leo, could you please set the table?
I would love to. I will open the cupboard and take out the clean plates. I am putting the plates, bowls, the spoons, and the napkins on the dining table.
Thank you. The table looks lovely. I will bring the hot soup over. Let me use the ladle to serve the soup into our bowls.
Thank you, Sarah. This looks fantastic. But let me taste it first. It is very good, but I think it needs a little more flavor. Sarah, could you please pass me the salt?
Of course. Here is the salt.
Thank you. I'm adding just a little more salt to my bowl.
Well, the food is hot and ready. Enjoy your meal, Leo.
Enjoy your meal, Sarah. Ah, that chicken soup hit the spot. But now it is the afternoon, and I'm craving something sweet.
Me too. Let's bake a chocolate cake to have with our afternoon tea.
I love baking. Where do we begin?
First, we need to grease the pan with a little bit of butter. This stops the cake from sticking to the pan when it cooks.
I understand. I am rubbing butter all over the inside of the baking pan. It is completely greased.
Excellent. Now, baking is all about exact numbers. First, we must measure the flour. We need exactly 2 cups of flour.
I am using the measuring cup. 1 cup. 2 cups of flour.
Great. Now crack the eggs into the bowl. We need 3 eggs.
I am cracking the eggs carefully, so no shells fall into the bowl.
Good job. Now, add the sugar and cocoa powder. Take the whisk and mix the batter. Stir everything together until it is completely smooth.
I am mixing the batter. Wow, it looks thick and chocolatey.
Next, we need to preheat the oven. We must turn the oven on to 350 degrees before we put the cake inside.
I am turning the dial to preheat the oven. It is getting hot.
Perfect. Pour the chocolate batter into the baking pan, and let's bake the cake for 30 minutes.
Listen, the timer is ringing. The cake is done. I will take it out of the oven. It smells incredible. I want to eat a piece right now.
Stop, Leo! The pan is very hot, and the cake is too soft right now. We must let it cool down before we slice it.
Oh, you are right. We will let it cool on the counter.
While the cake cools, let's brew some coffee. Could you please plug in the coffee maker?
Yes, I am plugging it into the wall. Now I will push the button to brew the coffee. It smells amazing.
Chocolate cake and fresh coffee. It is the perfect afternoon treat. The sun is going down, and it is time for our final meal of the day. Let's make a light and healthy dinner.
After that rich chocolate cake, a light dinner sounds perfect. What are we making?
We are going to grill the fish, smalling, and make a large green salad.
I can handle the fish. I will turn on the stove and grill the fish in the pan. I am cooking it on high heat, so the outside gets nice and crispy.
That sounds great. While the fish is grilling, I will prepare the vegetables. I am cutting the lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
The salad looks very fresh.
Now, could you please toss the salad, Leo?
Toss the salad? Does that mean throwing it?
No! It means using 2 large spoons to gently mix the vegetables and the salad dressing together.
Oh, I understand. I am tossing the salad carefully, so the dressing covers all the vegetables.
Thank you. Let me check the sauce for the fish. I will use a small spoon to taste the sauce. It is perfect. Sweet and spicy.
The fish is golden brown.
Just one more thing. Please take this cut lemon and squeeze the lemon juice over the hot fish.
I am squeezing the lemon. The fresh juice is dropping onto the fish. Dinner is served. That was a beautiful day of cooking and eating. But look around us, Sarah. The kitchen is a total disaster.
Oh, wow. You are right. There are dirty pots, pans, and plates everywhere. There is even flour on the counter from baking the cake. We have to clean up.
It is the hardest part of cooking, but we can do it together. I will start at the sink. I will wash the dishes with warm water and soap.
Thank you, Leo. I will work with you. I will take this clean towel and dry the dishes. Then I will put them away in the cupboards.
The sink is finally empty. I washed all the plates, the soup pot, and the baking pan.
Great teamwork. Now, I will take this wet cloth and wipe the counter. I need to clean up all this leftover flour and breadcrumbs.
That is a great idea. While you wipe the counter, I will clean the floor. I see food down here, so I will take the broom and sweep.
I am wiping the counter. It is shining again. The kitchen is starting to look brand new.
I am sweeping the dust and crumbs into a pile. The floor is clean now.
Look at the bin. It is completely full. I will tie the plastic bag and take out the trash.
Thank you, Sarah. While you take out the trash, I will do one more very important step. We must ensure everything is turned off.
Oh, good catch. Let's check together.
I am checking the appliances. I am turning off the stove and the oven right now.
And I am turning off the kitchen lights. Safety is always the most important thing.
Fantastic. The kitchen is clean, the lights are off, and our cooking day is complete. We had such a wonderful day in the kitchen. I feel so much more confident using English while cooking now.
You did a fantastic job, Leo. And we hope all of our viewers at home learned some valuable vocabulary today, too.
Remember, the best way to improve your English is to use it in your daily life. Next time you make break fast, try thinking of the steps in English.
Thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks for learning with Simply Real English, and we will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.